Hey guys, I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. Been kind of busy in my personal life, had a lot of things to do. Beginning of summer, not cooped up in the house all day, so don't have as much time to do these. But I thought I'd sit down and, you know, take the time for Good as Gold Premium e-liquids. They actually have 4 different lines. Okay, um, the signature line is called Good as Gold. This is 60/40 PG/VG blend, so it's a little heavier on the PG. Um, I have 2 Good as Gold flavors right now. These are, by the way, these are sent to me free for review, um, and they sent me quite a bit of information, which is what I'll be reading to you, um, which is a big plus. If you're going to send me an e-liquid to review, give me a lot of information about it. You have Good as Gold German chocolate cake and 12 milligram strength. Um, and then we have a blueberry muffin. They also have dripping drops, which is their all VG line suited for drippers, um, and it's 0 to 6 milligram only. Zero Gravity is their 60/40 blend, which is 60 PG, 40 VG. Contains no nicotine, has developed a separate sealed area away from nicotine altogether, so there is no nicotine in this bottle whatsoever, which is Caramel Mocha, which I really wish this had nicotine because I'd love to vape this all day. Just smelling that made me want to vape the shit out of it. And then we have Medieval Vapes, which is in a glass bottle. It is 100% VG, or a VG line as they call it. It doesn't say it's a PG VG mix. So, and it's available in a full strength of 0 to 24 milligram. It comes in 15 milliliter glass bottles. I have Excalibur. Um, but first, we're going to start with something that is a little bit up my alley. Dripping Drops. Um, all VG, very thick. So I have the Mini K-Fun clone in drip mode, just because I can swap out wicks really fast in this. That was hilarious. Well, that's why you're never short on drip tips up here. Anyway, little rusty guys, give me a chance. A couple drip drops. Now this is the mixed berry custard at 6 milligram flavor. And by the way, my girlfriend hates the smell of custard e-liquids. This one, she doesn't hate the smell of it. So that's a plus. So if your girlfriend's always complaining about like your mother's milk or your Omega Vape Santeria, something like that, this is a decent alternative, and it's a nice mixed berry custard. Mm. Very fruity, very light on the custard, but not too light. Um, you get that hint of vanilla without overpowering on the vanilla. Let's see. I believe it is time for the swap over. Oh, you'll also see how to rewick a K-Fun in drip mode today. So, look. Taken care of. And you just dry burner. Take your little pre-rolled wick. Roll her out. The next one I'm going to do is their Good as Gold line German chocolate cake in 12 milligram. It's been a while since I vaped anything other than 6, so this is probably going to rip my throat a new one. So, clean up this extra custard over here. And by the way, I'm not going really extreme with this. I'm going for the flavor. This is a 2 ohm coil, 30 gauge Kanthal A1. That way we have a consistent coil throughout the entire test for you guys. Slowly lock down my locking ring so I won't burn myself. 8 minutes remaining. Try to see. Oh, get off there. They came with those annoying child cap rings, but meh. Talk about that later. Oh, plus they're also running a promotion. If you buy $25 or more of their e-liquid, you'll receive free shipping and a free 12 milliliter bottle of the flavor of the month, which is of their choosing, but in your nicotine strength of your choosing. So a little bit of them, a little bit of you. This German chocolate cake is. Ooh, that smells just like a Tootsie Roll almost. See if we can get that nice and saturated here. And if you're in drip mode, you just kind of want it to be just barely below the deck so it can pick up the juice that collects in the reservoir that is created by your tubes. So we'll give that a first twist. We'll have a vape. German chocolate cake, good as gold. Premium e-liquids. This is their good as gold line. Woo. Woo. It has been a while since I have had 12 milligram nicotine. It's probably a little dry. Yeah, it's very much like a Tootsie Roll. And it does provide a very steady throat hit without tasting like it has additives to provide a good extra throat hit. That's probably because I'm not used to 12 milligram strength e-liquid anymore. It's very much Tootsie Roll. I'm getting some cake notes, some nuts at the very end that you would have in German chocolate cake. It's actually quite nice. If you are a person who likes to vape chocolate e-liquids, it's not personally my favorite, so I'm trying to get it out of the way. Becca likes it. Yeah, very much a Tootsie Roll kind of chocolate, not overdone, not reeking. A lot of chocolate e-liquids reek, and what I mean by reek is you smell them and you can't get them out of your sinuses. Speaking of that, clear this out. I know it's gross on camera, but if you want me to know, if you want to know what these taste like, I need to have my sinuses clear. Thank you. Come again. Oh, okay. We'll pluck this wick out. Pluck. I'll always have a paper towel handy, by the way, if you're a dripper. It's gonna be a necessity for you. Get all this soaked up here so we don't have any chocolate leaking into the next one, which is this caramel mocha. Oh, no, blueberry muffin. I had to wait on that a little bit. Alright, next wicking process. Putting the wick in there. Oh. Again with a dry burning. If you're wondering why I'm using this instead of a disposable atomizer, I want to get the most flavor out of this e-liquid so I can let you know what it will taste like in your atomizer. If I use a disposable, I might think it's delicious one way, and when you try it on your own, it'll be awful, and then I'll get hateful emails. I don't need hateful emails this week. Got enough already. And I'm sorry I haven't put up a Titties and Beer Tuesday video in a couple of weeks. It has not been a top priority. Sorry, guys. Get this chocolate out of the evaporation chamber. Whew. All right, blueberry muffin, and it is just smell test. Oh, heavenly. Now, I get blueberry muffins at work for free, which is awesome. Every day, I have almost every day a blueberry muffin in the morning. And yes, I'm a little spoiled at work, but they are wonderful muffins. Let's see if this is close to that. Blueberry muffin, blueberry muffin. Ooh, that smells like a blueberry muffin, all right. Let's see if it tastes like it. Hmm. That's pretty damn good. You get the flavor like you would get from a muffin, so you do have that kind of cakey muffin taste. And on top, you do have that blueberry note, but it's not overpowering, so that is really good. Um, that is a quite dark e-liquid. Apparently, the secondhand vapor does smell good. By the way, if you do hear in the background, is my lovely girlfriend and vape assistant Becca. If a juice smells awful secondhand, she will let me know, and from now on, she will be the person to let us all know if it smells like shit. So if you hear her going, put that shit out, it smells like shit. Well, I'm not smoking. It's just the juice smells like shit to her. So sorry, guys. Whew, that is good. I'm gonna have a couple more vapes on that. A little bit more information about the company. All their e-liquids contain no chemicals, additives, acids, alcohol, artificial sweeteners, diacetyl, artificial coloring, no added salt or sugar. All ingredients are approved for use in regulation of the Food and Drug Administration. Just like most e-liquid companies who are responsible, they do not put things in their juice that will make you sick, other than the good old-fashioned nick. So, what can you do? Oh, that is delicious. I will have a review of the K-Fun Mini coming up soon. Um, I don't prefer it in tank mode. I really like it in drip mode. It's really nice in drip mode. It's something I think I'm going to be using with the Hannah Mods clone when it comes in. The Chana Mods, as I have to call it. That's a very nice blueberry muffin. If you're up for a blueberry muffin flavor and even a 10 milligram, I'm quite satisfied with that. That's not too getting a bit of a nicotine rush, but not too overpowering for me. Not like the 12. Whew, that was a little overdoing it. But thankfully, we have their zero gravity e-liquid next up. It's caramel mocha. There's no nicotine within this e-liquid whatsoever. So we're gonna see what zero nic is like. We are going to remove this wick. Out that goes. Dabbing up the e-liquid. More vape reviews coming soon this week. And for those of you who don't know, doing this for you guys does take a lot of time and effort. Lately, it has been kind of a mad fucking house in my life. Uh, no, nobody is dead or anything like that. It's just been a little hectic. Bit of a madhouse. So, clean this out real quick. And next week, we'll just use this one. I prepared some wicks in advance, so I wouldn't have to be doing this forever. This might be one of the longer videos I've done, and I'm sorry guys, this might take a little while. Pull that through, get a good stop point. There we go. Skizzers. Also, if you can buy some smaller scissors, it does help with your vaping supplies quite a bit. And hopefully I have enough wicks for all this. Alright, I'm going to wet this down with some Zero Gravity Caramel Mocha, which just smells divine. I've done that every time with every one of these bottles. The only complaint I have with this company is, okay, this is quite childproof until I actually take the cap off, and then that thing just falls off. So, I mean, when it comes to childproofing, I mean, understand that if you do have a child, this might not be the company for you if you're trying to keep your kids out of your e-liquid 100%. You can't really do that. But at the same time, hopefully they're going to change up their bottles. But as it is right now, this is what we're working with. Again, this is a Zero Gravity Caramel Mocha Zero Nick. All of their e-liquids are hand bottled, and they are batch and lot numbered on the bottle itself. So if you ever do have a problem with an e-liquid, you can contact them and they can either make it right or not make the same mistake again, which is a good thing because a lot of companies just don't care. They want to get the product out the door and make their money right now. Also, if you ever wonder, decent performance out of a 2-ohm coil. You don't need to always go sub-ohm. If you're looking for flavor, this is kind of the way to do it. It's not the same as a big sub-ohm build, but if you're trying to catch those nuances, you need kind of some standard resistance. Whew. Oh, yummy. Yes, the caramel does come through very clearly. The mocha is in the background. There's that coffee hint, but it's not an overpowering and overdone coffee. I have another drag here and tell you the rest. Let's drip a little bit more in that. Whew. Very good caramel mocha. Really, the name says it all. Zero gravity. I'm not getting any throat hit. I'm not getting any nicotine rush, so that's a good thing. I'm assuming that, as they say, there is no nicotine whatsoever in this, and I can definitely tell that from what I'm receiving, it's just an inhale and exhale, no nicotine. If you're one of those brave mofos who likes to vape a 0.16 ohm atomizer, this might be the company for you if you like caramel mocha. That's all I can really tell you because that's all they sent me. Whew. Alright, switch to the next one and we'll be done with this clusterfuck. So, caramel mocha, that was pretty good. And if you guys know me and coffee vapes, I'm kind of picky with those. Let's tear off a lot of this excess juiciness. Oh, vapor towel. Last e-liquid to go, guys. So if you stayed this long, you probably just really like watching my videos, I guess. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. Here. Oh. Runny nose is common, guys. It's a terrible affliction that we all have every now and then. Apparently, mine only shows up when I have a vape video to do. So, last e-liquid, it's Excalibur. I don't know exactly what this tastes like yet. This is a first impression from their Medieval Vapes line, which is the all-organic VG line with gourmet flavors. And it comes in a 15 ml glass bottle. By the way, no dripper, so I'm going to have to use one of my own supply drippers. So, kind of sad about that, but oh well. When I was contacted by their team there at Good as Gold Premium e-liquids, they were very courteous. They are extremely good people. Their customer service is excellent. When I did send emails back and forth to get as much information as possible sent to me for the review, they were quite forthcoming with information. They didn't withhold any information. They're not one of those e-liquid companies who won't talk about their manufacturing process because it's proprietary. And I understand certain parts of it must be, but when it comes to what goes in the e-liquid, I would like to know because I would like to be able to tell you what goes in your e-liquid that you will be vaping if you choose to buy from this company. Again, no child safety. It's kind of become a big thing. We kind of need that. So hopefully in the future they will change that. I'm going to clean some things up real quick. Alright, Medieval Vapes. As you can see, my dropper doesn't fit in there, so I'll have to. And it does have a very nice label. And all the labels themselves are not sticky. They do print out these individual labels for you guys. But regardless, they are very nice labels to begin with. They're not nasty, they're not easily peeled off, so good labeling. That means they take the time to label it by hand. I can tell it's by hand because they're a little cattywampus there, but it's okay. Just lets me know that there's a human touch and there's not a bottling line doing this. Oh, maybe I should snip these off. Alright, last juice, guys. By the way, this is the Tobacco K-Fun Mini clone. That's pretty good. Very tasty. It does have a very custardy note to it. I'm assuming it's a custard of some type, this Excalibur. Really, all of these e-liquids, even the German chocolate cake, which isn't my favorite, but still very good, I would purchase it. They all have a very clean, non-chemically flavor. They're all very strong flavors without being overpowering. As always, guys, thanks for watching. And if you're watching this and you're on the fence about this company, or if you've never heard of them, you can check out the link below, and they have plenty of information on their website, and they can contact you if you so desire. I will put both of those links down below, and do not forget there is a coupon. It's a current promotion of you buy $25 or more, you'll receive free shipping and a 12 ml bottle of your flavor of the month if you're in your nicotine level, which is a good buy. And if the FDA has its way, no more freebies, so take them while you can get them. Thanks a lot, guys, and as always, thanks for watching.